Hello, friends. If you love sushi as well as playing board games or card games, I've got just the thing for you. It's called Sushi Go, and it's one of our favorite games right now. And I just want to show you how to play it. I'm going to show you how to play three-player today because three-player and up, it's pretty much the same. You just start with a different number of cards. Cards are so cute. The game is so cute, and it can be played with really any kids. It says ages 8 plus, but my kid that is not yet 8 can also play. These are always just a guide. Let's go see. So here are the cards I want to walk you through, and I'm going to start with some of the easier ones to understand. Let's start with this because it is Sushi Go, right? Okay, so these are nigiris, and they're all different ones, but as you can see from the bottom, squid nigiri, salmon nigiri, egg nigiri. So they're all worth 3 points, 2 points, and 1 point, depending on what they are. So obviously, if you can get the squid nigiri, that one is worth more points. But you up the game if you have a wasabi. So if you have a wasabi and you have to have it down first, you can't get the nigiri and then put it on top. The wasabi has to be down first, and then that does a ×3 to the number of points that you have. And so if you put the squid nigiri on top of the wasabi, that is 9 points. 6 points with the salmon, you get the idea. But these are all points on its own. So if you just have a squid nigiri, that is 3 points. So that is the nigiri and the wasabi. And dumplings. So dumplings are just 1 point if you have one card, but it progresses right here. So if you have 2 cards, then it becomes 3 points. 3 cards become 6 points, on and on. If you have 5 dumplings, you get 15 points. And so that is just multiplies. Let's go here. Tempura. So if you have 2 tempura, then you get 5 points. But if you only have one, it is worthless. You get nothing. So you have to have ×2. That's why it says ×2. You get 5 points. Now, if you have sashimi, you have to have 3. If you do not have 3, you get 0 points. But if you have 3 sashimi cards, you get 10. Now, mind you, people are going to try to thwart you or not let you get those points, so be careful. Chopsticks. This one means you can swap for 2 cards. So if you put this down at 1 point, it doesn't mean anything. It gives you no points, but whenever you choose to use the chopsticks, you can put it back in your hand and you can pick any 2 instead of the 1 per round. I think that'll make more sense once we start playing. And here is the maki. These are the maki rolls, the temaki rolls. And as you can see, there's a 3, 2, and a 1. So the point of this is that the person with the most number of rolls, not cards, but the number of rolls added together, gets 6 points. The second most gets 3 points. So it's just a matter of how many rolls you have as a total at the end of that round. And the last thing is pudding. Pudding is the only thing that carries over from round to round. And so it gives you no points during the first 2 rounds, but whoever has the most pudding cards at the end gets 6 points. The person with the least gets a -6. So this could be a big swing. So while it gives you no points on each round, you never know. It's an investment into the future, right? So don't get rid of these in between rounds because you will play 3 rounds each time and count this up at the end. 2 players, you're doing 10 cards each, 9 cards each, 8 cards each, 7 cards each as you go from 2 to 5 players. So let's play and show you how this works. So we have 3 players, so there are 9 cards in each of these for each person. What you do at the beginning is you flip it over, you look through your cards, and see what you want to do. So a good tactic, this is immediate 2 points, so that might be good. But a chopsticks, I might want to use chopsticks at the beginning because then you can take 2 from anything that comes later, and that could be 2 tempuras, 2 sashimis. It might be a good tactic, especially at the beginning, because later on there might not be too much that you want to take. Okay? And then I'm going to flip these over, pass them to the person next to me, they have taken a look at theirs. And so once they're ready, actually, I'll flip this over until everybody has put down their cards and we'll all say reveal. And we have chopsticks, wasabi, and pudding. Let's see what we do with this. I have my squid nigiri with wasabi. He has his salmon nigiri with wasabi. And he has a tempura that he's hoping in these next however many hands, he will get another tempura so he can get 5 points. Now let's keep going and see what the end of this round looks like. All right, here's the end of our round, and I like to make them do math, but let's count these up. Who has the most maki? I have 4, 5, 3, 4, and 3. So I have the most maki and second most maki. So 6 points, 7, 9 points, plus 9, 18. And this is trash because there's nothing for that. So 18 points for me, and I keep my pudding to the end. Now let's go here. He had 3 points, 4 points, 7, 12, and this is trash. So 12. Okay, here, this is trash because he doesn't have the second most. Trash. Okay, 6, 7, 9. So 9 points. Remember to keep those puddings because those will transfer over to the next round. Now take the remaining deck and deal out the same number of cards. For 3 people, it was 9. And let's play this same exact way, and we'll count them up at the end. So now let's count this up, keep our puddings. So since I have 3 dumplings, that is 6 points, plus another 6 points, so 12, 14, and since I'm second most, 17 points. Here we have most makis, so that's a 6 points, plus 10 because he got all 3 cards, so that's 16, 17, 19 points. And then here we have, because he got 3 cards here, 10, 15, 16 points. All right, round 3, final round before we sum them all up. Again, keep your puddings. Everything else gets discarded. Final round, let's count it up and let's toss the trash out there first because it's just easy. Chopsticks, trash, and this actually is no longer anything for me because he has the most right here. He has the least. And so mine, it's really irrelevant. And then Maki's wise, he has 6, 3, 4, 5. So this is basically trash and this is trash. Let's count it up. So first, I have 6 points here, 7, 8, 9. Then we have, this is a minus 6, so let's do 2 plus 5 because this one's worth 3 points together. So 2, 5, 10 minus 6 is 4 points. And then this looks like it raked it in, huh? So 6, 11, 14, 17, 18, 20, 21, and this came in second, so 24 points. Holy moly. So here's the final. I know it's kind of ugly. Sorry, my writing. Maybe I should have made it neater for this video, but he beat me right at the end with 49 points. Those pudding points really came in clutch. If you love games like we do, check out the other games playlist. There is a ton there. If you enjoyed it, remember to like and subscribe to let us know. We'll see you in the next video.